No overtime. Fine, no work until 5 p.m. I used to work for an aerospace manufacturing company as a setup operator. My job was to arrive before the shift started, usually 3 or 4 hours early, and ensure all the 5-axis mills were calibrated. I also needed to verify that the automatic tool changer magazines were loaded correctly and that the tooling was in good condition, ensuring nothing was dulled or broken. This also involved the removal of damaged tooling part, replacing the cutter, and resetting the cutter height with a gauge. After a few years, the company was acquired, and new management came in. I was there from 3 or 4 in the morning until 1 or 2 in the afternoon, sometimes earlier if a new job was added. The schedule worked well for me as I could beat traffic, and the pay was a bit higher due to the differential. However, after a few weeks, it was noticed that I constantly left early and ran over on hours, so they implemented a new policy. Work started at 9 a.m. and ran until 5 p.m., and you had to be on the floor ready to go when the clock hit 9:00. I tried to explain to my new boss exactly why I left early, but he was more concerned about numbers and cash flow than what I actually did. So fine, you want 9 to 5, I'll work 9 to 5. Instead of punching in at 4 a.m., I chilled in my car until 8:45 a.m. and rolled into the building. I waited until exactly 9 a.m. to punch in, and then headed to the floor. I rolled up to the first Haas on the line and hit the e-stop, which shuts the machine down instantly. I told the operator this hadn't been set up yet, and they needed to wait until it was ready. I headed down the line and punched everyone I passed, telling them the same thing. Not ready, go wait. I started at the end of the line with my platinum gauges and started calibrating the entire magazine, verifying everything in there was in spec and ready to be used. Getting the magazine done and homing the probe so the machine knows where it is in 3-dimensional space took about 40 minutes. Meanwhile, the rest of the line was dead in the water. Nobody could do any work until their deck passed calibration and was certified to use. I was partway through the second unit when I had my new manager breathing down my neck. He was asking why nothing was running and what was going on. I calmly explained that this was my job, the one I used to come in hours early to do so as not to mess with the production schedule. I needed to get this done and would have the line ready to start in another 5 or 6 hours. I was told to unlock and get the line moving, but I refused, stating that none of these machines are checked, and I wasn't signing off on the certification until I was done. Anything not certified is an instant quality control reject. I told him to choose: run the line and reject $1 million in parts, or let me finish and lose $1 million in production time, and I would go back to my old schedule tomorrow. The plant got a day paid to do nothing. I got the new boss off my back, and he got reamed all to hell for losing a day's production.